The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. Missed by a fraction. Del Piero. Now it's Platini. Can he get on the end of this? Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Thuram gets across to intercept that. And they've switched it over to the other side. Rijkaard. He's got away.
Oh, really well played.
Mbappe. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cannavaro. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Cruyff. Wriggles his way through. What a throw in. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Pelé. Tottenham are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. He's tried one! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Thuram.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Jordan Henderson. Davids. Now Mbappe. And it's Davids. And here's Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. That is good alertness. Jordan Henderson, he is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Roberto Carlos. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Goes for a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Cannavaro. Davids. Henderson. Pele. Del Piero.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Little doubt, that is a foul. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. And that is a routine catch.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
And here's Platini. Jordan Henderson. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Iniesta. Platini. And this is Del Piero. He's going for goal! Oh, belter! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Platini. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Davids. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, it's played in. He gets big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Pele. He's through here. And a chance! Deftly away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Tottenham leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Del Piero with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Messi. And this is Messi. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos gets it away. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Played it a header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Davids. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Yaya Toure.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And this is Park Ji-sung. Tottenham leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And this is Del Piero. Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Davids. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Cruyff. Strokes it back. Caresses it through. Chance! It's there! Do not write them off! Back they come! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's a lovely, neat pass. He's found a way past. Now it's Puskás. Shoots! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
That This ended up in no man's land. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he skips past his man.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Great chance! And one more try! And that's a real chance missed.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And that should get the job done. Davids. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Luis Suarez looking to play him in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cleared without complication.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And he's managed to get free. Here comes... He rises! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Carlos. And it's Szoboszlai. Cruyff. And here's Haaland. Gives it back. Puskás. And they've got rid. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.